This mind, you cannot drop mind. Mind gets dropped.
Yes, no.
You have to observe your mind. You have to understand your mind. You have to know your mind. The understanding comes on. Now, what is mind made up of? Qualities of mind.
Full of thoughts.
Thoughts, yes.
Memories.
Memories. What the thoughts do to you? Intelligence. Right. What does intelligence do?
Analyze.
Motivate us for action also.
Sorry?
They motivate us for actions.
They
Thoughts.
motivate us for action. Do you think that thoughts or intelligence motivates us? Because still the wisdom is not there. The motivation is very difficult.
It's thoughts also pushing us. No? Sometimes
Yeah, you push yourself with the thoughts that I have to do this. Because you know your program, you know your schedule, you made your schedule and you think I have to do this, I have to complete this. And that is what your intelligence is and that is what you will do. But you will not go beyond the realm of your thought and intelligence. The motivation comes from the wisdom. That's why the management lectures don't work. Because they come from somebody tells you, okay, now this is what the program is and do this, they play 2-3 games and people get motivated. After 2 days, they are again back to the same. Because they need some factor outside to motivate them and it doesn't work. If there is a wisdom behind motivation, understanding behind motivation, the motivation is continuously on. You are just motivated. There is silence working behind it. So for that motivation also you do not need mind. But still you need mind. Can we live without mind? We cannot. We cannot.
But they do not mind.
But still we get tired. What is getting tired all the time? Physically tired or mentally get tired? Mentally. Why we get tired so much? Mentally. Thoughts are running.
You don't give rest to the mind. Thoughts are continuously.
So thought is important or it is not important. Can you control thought? You cannot control thought. You cannot control thought. You cannot control.
More you control, more it
Yeah.
can get.
Controlling is resistance. Controlling is resistance. So you cannot control anything. If you suppose there is a traffic, you are into a traffic jam. A lot of cars going. Will you be able to control the traffic over there, or you'll be able to control your car only? Now suppose if you are controlling the complete traffic, what will happen to you? But you are leaving your car and you try to control other car. Okay, now I don't want to be in this. Is it possible to? There are few cars in front of you. Like you are in Borivali and the traffic jam is still Dadar. So where you will come? You leave your car and come to Dadar and you sort out.
I'm talking about where you start.
You cannot move because there is nobody has space to move. You cannot move. You will open the door and come out and do what? You can just switch off the engine, come out and relax and wait. There's nothing. There's nothing else you can do because you got to control your car only. Other cars you cannot control. What we do in life?
Try to control other cars.
Yes, we tell them you don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
This is how you should be. One day this thing will happen to you, and this is what And then what we do, we give some examples. That guy, he tells stories. We make stories. We believe in stories, and we tell stories to people, which is not your experience at all. We talk about Mahatma Gandhi, J. Krishnamurti, so and so, so and so, so and so, Bhagavad Gita, and everything we talk about. In his life, this has happened. Arey, what about his life? Okay, it has happened in his life, but what about your life? What happens, when you listen to some words? Today the world is, we sit on the net and we Google and we get the answer. The answer, like suppose this guy is master in finance. Now he's written some his thoughts on Google or literature or whatever, some blogs. What we do when we search, I want to know something about some XX and I go and I see his blog, I read his blog, right? And I say, yes, I agree with him. Now, is that final? Now, this guy has given that blog because he's written a book on it. So, from the blog, I cannot decide that, yes, this is what it is. Now, this is the life. So, now what I do? To go more deeper, I'll buy his book. Because in book, there is more details. So I read his book and I feel, yes, now I know in much detail because I've read his books, so I know everything. Now, when he wrote the book, was that only thing which he knew which is written in the book?
There were other things in it.
Much deeper study he has about that subject, and from that he's taken few lines and written. He's taken the best line to explain, to go into the deeper. Till I don't understand his bhava behind his writing, I will never understand the book also. Only my intellectual will work that time. So once I understand his bhava, that why he's written this sentence, and I go within him, then I will understand what he's talking about. Otherwise, you go to any lecture, you just listen to some words and come back. And people don't want you to go there. Because once you understand yourself, you will go away. I need you. I am handicapped. So intellectual makes you handicapped. The knowing makes you handicapped. They don't let you go beyond the realm of knowing, because you will be trapped in that knowing forever till you again become silent. Okay, let me know. That we are together, that itself is a process of evolvement. A lot of people feel, okay, I'll come on Saturday, and they can't come. They don't come. Because they are also in the process of evolvement. Evolve is going further or coming backward. What do you call it? What is evolvement? It's going further or coming backward, or going sideways, going this side.
Going further.
Expanding.
All four sides. All four sides. So you're just growing. You're becoming bigger. Now what are you becoming bigger of? Once you drop, you are expanding. Every time you drop something, okay, I understood. Because understanding self, that's why we are dividing understanding and the self separately. Because that understanding is very important to understand the self. And after that, understand has to transcend you to a bigger you. And how you become bigger? Now, body has three states. One is sleeping, one is we are awake, and the third is dream. Now, which is the real self? When we are awake is real, when we are sleeping is real. Which self is real in this thing?
All three are.
All three are real. So when you are dreaming, you are seeing something, and when you get up, it's not there. Was it real? Or dream is again a collection of our memories. Now, when you are awake, whatever you see, is that real self? Is that real self? Right now we are awake, we are talking. Is that real me? Is that real you? You're changing every moment. So you can't be real. Every second you are growing and changing. Every cell is dying, and I cannot see that on a subtle basis because it's so subtle. I cannot see, but I know that after 1 year, I see you with more wrinkles, with more white hair, and you'll be different. But every moment, can I see that? Appreciating the change, seeing that change, that beauty of change, the process of growing, that is love. You just appreciate that. Because once you are loving the body or eyes or something, just stuck over there. Now, the third state. Sleep. If we don't sleep, what will happen? 2 hours, like suppose we are sleeping for 6 hours, in between 2 hours are so deep sleep, you do not remember anything, and that is the time you get so relaxed, and that sleep, that 2 hours sleep is very important. Other time, your body is relaxing and your mind is thinking, and it's a very active. Because why do we do meditation? Why do we need meditation?
Quieten the mind and reducing thoughts.
Quieten the mind, quieten the thoughts, and that is what the sleep is doing. So sleep is, yes, somewhere it is meditation, but you are not aware of it. In meditation, you are aware of it. So idea is of the meditation is what? Is sitting with closed eyes? To be aware. For that, how much time do you need? All the time. All the time. Then why do we believe in sitting for meditation for 15-20 minutes and doing something?
To permanently establish myself in the inner evenness.
Permanently.
Yes.
So meditation is something which is permanent.
For inner evenness.
Sorry?
For inner evenness.
For inner evenness.
Wow.
Inner and outer. These are two.
Disconnection from the outer world.
In connecting to self.
Self.
Disconnect.
Then we coming back. What is self?
No.
Experiencing existence as is silence. So existence is what? Inner self. What is existence?
Whole universe.
Both.
Everything,
Overall.
every cell. Now, if we understand this cell, every cell, where is this cell? Inside us and outside. Huh? Okay. What is this?
Circle.
Huh?
Circle.
Circle.
Universe or the circle.
Universe or circle?
That could be
No, you have to tell one. Either circle or universe.
universe.
Universe. So you say the universe is round.
Artists at work, huh?
Now this is the drawing of the self. This is self. The complete thing is self. The complete thing is existence. You can see the bones, you can see human being, you can see animal and the self on the top. This is self. This self contains everything. This expansion, what happens is realizing self as everything, as you, another me. Once you realize self, what happens? That is acceptance. The acceptance comes there. You cannot do bhakti also till you do not realize self, because the self is most and prior. Because I cannot understand anybody. If I understand him, I understand his words. I know Sonal Ben because I know Sonal Ben what she does and what she does, so I know she's a teacher and doing a good job and she loves children. These are words. I like her because I know some words about her.
Image about her.
Image about her. That is what we have understood with the knowledge. But self is not knowledge. Self is much beyond knowledge, which is everything in it. To know self, I have to do what? Nothing. There is no process to know self. This process is just to sit for 15 minutes, is just to understand that self. But we get stuck to that 15 minutes. We spend hours and hours to understand that. But only way is being aware. All the time. What we do when we are aware? Are we really ourselves? Whenever you are not aware, you are blackmailing somebody and trying to use that person for your benefit, or being used for somebody's benefit. If you are not aware, you will manipulate each and every moment that how it works for you or for somebody. You see, you check your life, your own life, and whenever you feel you are not aware, you are into the emotion, in the center of the emotion, and you are trying to tell that person that this is how it should be, and this is how the life is all about, and this is how, and who can give you happiness? If you are not aware, who will give you happiness?
Coming back, you said either we are manipulating others
Yes.
or others are manipulating us.
Being manipulated, get manipulated.
If we are knowingly getting manipulated, I know I am being manipulated, still I willingly get manipulated, what does that mean?
You have agreed to it, na? You cannot
It
complain.
will probably be with awareness.
If I am aware that I am being manipulated and I still let the other person manipulate me,
So you like it, na? One person, he works in one company. One person, he works in one company, and after 10 years of working in the same company, he leaves the job, and suddenly he feels that he's been used. He gave his 100%, and what did he get now? He did the work with complete love and complete dedication and complete this thing. Now what did he get after leaving 10 years? There's something went wrong in the system, and she or he had to leave the job. So what do you think that 10 years what that person did? He was being used?
No.
He was being used?
No, otherwise why would he be paid at that job? He was used for his talents, for whatever education he had, for whatever knowledge he had, for whatever skills he had.
But then 10 years he never complained. When he left the job, he complained that
because he went entered a state of emotion.
so that 10 years was that man aware? But is he still aware? Now he's complaining. He's still not aware. He's still not
He's
aware.
complaining. He's not yet.
He's still not aware. He thinks that everybody fooled me now. What I got after 10 years of giving 100% to that company, because when he was 100% giving to the company, he was not aware, and he sat in that comfort zone.
Yes.
He was enjoying the comfort of that particular area. So he used himself, or somebody used him. Are you getting the answer?
He gave power.
If you are there, you are into a comfort zone and you don't want to leave. Once you leave your comfort zone, you are moving. Spiritualism is leaving the comfort zone all the time. Accepting the new, taking the challenge, taking responsibility. You live like a fighter. You take the situation is your teacher, it's your master. Every situation is your master. Once you realize that situation is my master, you do not need any master in your life. Then the master is awakened. That the stage is awakened stage. You are just aware. Nothing can control you. All the five senses are under your control. You won't eat for the taste. You just eat because you have to eat. You just enjoy the process. You'll enjoy the process of growing. If you're sick, you'll enjoy that process. It's wonderful. Everything is wonderful. You won't get stuck to a person also. If the person leaves you, wonderful. The person is dead, wonderful. Everything is wonderful. The process becomes one, and that only comes with awareness. There's no other process. Now, this three states, these three lines which I've drawn, this is a complete self. These three states are what? This is this state, the first state. This is what state? This is Kali Yuga. Unaware state. Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is nothing. Unaware state. If there is a yoke, what is yoke?